so I'm just going to get another little slice, and maybe I should use a pretty one. I don't like to cut them that big because it dries out. I guess I'm cutting this with my left hand. I'm surprised that even worked while I was on camera. Look at the juice. Yeah. It's going in my hair. Okay, so guys, I did take it and I cut it in half. So I just used my little knife, just slid it right there. And I would recommend actually putting like a napkin or something underneath, because that can stain that, the gel, the juice. Okay, so now to get us started, I hope I'm serving you guys a good angle. I've never used this placement before, but it's gonna have to do because it's what I got right now. Okay, so hopefully put underneath here, because boy is it jelly. Is it jelly? Oh gosh, it's jelly. Okay, so I am going to use the smaller half, and we can just put this to the side. We're not going to use it right now. So just put it down. And inside is a list. There you go. Water, aloe, and avocado oil, I think, and some vitamin E oil. I think that's all. Whatever, just your favorite oils. Okay, so today is my moisturizing day, and I do this before I get in the shower because so and I'll show you my like full. So I usually twist it up once a week. So I'm gonna untwist the twist, which I twisted together. Okay, say that 3 times fast. Untwist the twist that I twisted together. Okay, so as you can see, oh my gosh, guys, I don't know how much of this was out before I twisted it, but it couldn't have been this much. This much? Oh my gosh, are you guys seeing this? This is where the twist starts, guys. Hey. Sorry, I just have to yell a little bit to get your attention, because this is getting my attention. So takedown of the hair is next Friday or Saturday or something, August 1st, around there. And I am so excited to see where it goes. So this is 3 weeks in. I'm so glad I'm recording this. So look in here. Okay, there is not a lick of dandruff at all, like at all. I have no, and my hair gets dry. Like, my hair gets dry. Oh, surprisingly, it's still oiled, which is so nice to see. So I've been trying to make sure I keep it moisturized with water and with oil. So this is me just I wonder what I'm looking like right now in that camera, because I can see myself in the mirror and it's okay. So here's the water, and I'm going to get it in there. All right, you see, I try to stop it from dripping all the way down because my waist, but I really try to get it into my scalp. As you can see, like, I rub it in there. And also, tip for the spray bottle, do not use water you don't drink in your spray bottle, okay? Just remember, if you don't use tap water to drink, I wouldn't use tap water in my hair. I mean, sad thing is when you wash your hair, you're gonna have to use tap water. But as far as like the daily moisturizing, I definitely don't. So out of water, try to get it. Okay, so let me scrub this in here and I'll be back. And I have emptied the bottle. I opened it, and one of the issues I was finding was the aloe, the stuff was actually sticking to the bottom of the the straw thingy, so it wasn't slurping up into my hair. But anyway, we have now wet the hair, and now here we are. We're gonna take the aloe and we're going to scrub it into, and I would like, maybe I should like break it. Maybe that'd be easy to do. Didn't even need a knife. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in here and scrub it at my roots like this. These things get caught, so watch out about the prickly pointy thingies because they do get caught. So as you can see, this is definitely not like something cute. Like, it's not like this style could be cute like ever. You know, this is just solely I'm growing my hair out purposes. Like, ooh, really scrub it in there. It feels good too. So it does like kind of dry out, as you can see. So what I would do when it becomes dry is like dig your nail in there because there's a lot of juice in here. Get every cent worth of this 89-cent aloe vera. It's really 89 cents at your local international food mart. Okay, well that one's kind of out, so I'm gonna do another one. Take it and rip it again. And this aloe part, I only do it once a week. It's so wet, so slimy. But it feels so good though. And then I'm gonna just put it on my edges. Don't forget about your kitchen, okay? So good stuff happens in the kitchen. So now that I've done this, I feel like this was the moisturize. Now I'm going to seal it, and usually use oil to seal it. And I would usually put oil, and I do put oil. I think I'm gonna do the oil twice a week, and something from back in the day I had to bring back up after watching some videos, but yes, Blue Magic Grease. Blue Magic Grease. Okay? Just the smell reminds me of ponytails and ball-balls. Seriously. This is ponytails and ball-balls right here. So now I'm going to put the grease on my scalp. I put it directly on my scalp in the parts wherever I see. And I usually do one like side at a time. So I'll start with this right side. Yes, I do have to do this to figure out I write with this hand and this is my right side. Anyway, yes, and you'll find little chunks of the aloe. I just pulled this out of my hair. A little chunk of aloe. I don't want to leave those in there. I don't think it'll do anything wrong or harmful, but I just don't really want to leave them in there. So if I find them, I'm gonna take them out. If I don't find them, obviously I'll leave them in there. Okay, so yeah, just go through every little part. Make sure you lift all that new growth, lift all those 15 inches of growth you got this month. 15, 5, 3 or 3 centimeters, girl. Lift that growth up and get in there, get in the crevices. I usually like to go straight back and then do the in-betweens, and then go to this side. I'll do these straight back and this in between, and then I'll do the back straight back and in between. Then I'll be back, okay? But now I'm about to get Blue Magic up. Okay, so almost done getting Blue Magic up. Still going, but I was realizing with this amount of growth in my hair, it can start to get tangly. And not tangly as in kinky, but like, so I have to separate these, and when I do, I want to pull them fully apart so that this hair isn't trying to mat with this hair. Yeah, so when you go in to put the grease in, make sure you are really pulling it apart. And I'm only doing this extra because of you guys, because that kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah, but see all this? See all this? And then I want to pull them really apart. Some of the pieces, I don't know which way they go. So I'm not going to try to rip it, but I'm just going to just keep it as far apart as I can so I can get in there to get that part, but also just so the hair isn't trying to mat up. So you do want to take the time to make sure you are actually separating all the hair, because girl, that 15 inches of growth. No, but really, so yeah, I just had to make sure I did that on this side, like while I was doing it. Just make sure, you know, gently separate them so that they're not getting tied together as they grow. Okay, and that's why we want to make sure you untwist the twist from being twisted. You know how I had it twisted before and I had to untwist the twist. Yeah, so you want to make sure you do that part at least once a week so as to limit the matting, because I can imagine if you don't untwist the twist and you just like oil between like the major twists you put in, it can get matted because you're not fully separating, and so the stuff starts to grow, the hair starts to grow next to each other and just be like this, and then when you want to take it out, then you're gonna be like this, and I don't want to see you like that, because I definitely don't want to see me like that. So make sure you are fully pulling them apart. So I'm gonna finish this side and then get back to you. All right, so I have fully greased my scalp now, still slowly pulling out the aloe chunks, which are just everywhere, ladies. One thing I forgot was to get my edges though. Hello. So let me just do that's real quickly. And I am very generous with the amount of grease I put in my hair, and that's just because I know my hair. And like I said, my hair will eat up some grease. My hair needs to be moisturized often, which is a sad thing. I wasn't doing that before, because I was doing that before, honey. 15 times what? Times 5? I'll be right here. Can you see my waist? I'll be at waistline, okay? By now. But anyway, that's fine because we're getting there. You know, it's all a process. So done with this. And I have my oil concoction here. And so, yes. I don't put this usually through the strands. I do this mainly with the main focus of my scalp and feeding my scalp, okay? So that's why I was just focused on my scalp. But gosh, aloes everywhere. So I have an oil concoction, and this is what's usually in my bottle anyway. Castor oil, vitamin E oil, and peppermint oil. Those are my 3 oils that I usually live by in my oil applicator bottle, but don't have the peppermint oil currently, so it's just castor oil and vitamin E oil. So this is what I'm going to put just to put on my edges, or not edges, but my ends. So I'm just gonna put it in my palm here, and then I am going to just rub it into my hands, and then go ahead and just stroke it into my hair. Like, oh my gosh, girl, your hair must feel so oily after this. But seriously, I love a moisturized head, of hair. Okay, so I just put that in for one side. I didn't put that much oil, because I did put so much grease. But yeah, my focus is just making sure to get it to the ends of my hair. Make sure we're treating from scalp to end. We want retention and growth. Retention and growth. Should have been up here. It's about the same amount, I guess. And then rub it in again. And stroke, ladies. Stroke. So basically, we are done here. That is my moisturizing routine. Boom, that's my full moisturizing routine. So say it wasn't today, my full moisturizing routine. My regular moisturizing routine would be still to use my handy dandy spray bottle with my aloe concoction, and I would, the twist would still be in, and I would just spray in between on through the twist, and then I would use my oil applicator bottle and apply the oil to my scalp, and then just rub it through the twist like this. And I would do that twice a week. And the Blue Magic full thorough with aloe moisturizing would be once a week. And so when I was researching hair growth methods, because that's definitely one thing I would say to do, is to research and find different things that you think works for you, because all of our hair does not grow at the same rate and in the same way, and there's definitely a lot of things that, you know, are specific to our heads. So I'm using Blue Magic, but if that doesn't work for you, don't do it. If So4 8 works for you, go for it. If you're a no grease, all oil natural girl and that works for you, do that. But you guys are just watching my hair growth journey. I'm just trying to figure out what works for me. So that's why I'm trying these different methods and different things, but this is what's working for me. And one of the girls I saw where I got the idea to moisturize my hair every day, or regularly, I forgot her video, but if I remember it, I will let you guys know either in the description box or here beside me right here. But she was saying that she, when she moisturizes her hair with water, she does it twice a week. And I started with twice a week actually, and I did that for the first 2 weeks. And I was realizing that my hair just gets dry, like still. And I love, like, it's how it feels right now. Like, it feels not dry. So, especially like after I sleep and I wake up, like usually, especially like my edges on the side. Sorry everyone, the video ended, and this is some days later, and I have since taken down my hair. But anyway, what I was saying at the end of that clip was that I'll find that when I wake up in the morning, usually my edges, especially on the sides, both sides, like will be dry, because you know how when you're about to lift up, sometimes it be lifting up on the sides. So definitely making sure I get that part. But I am loving this new weekly moisturizing routine. It's working well for me, as you can see with the growth. You can see the results of like the length check before I started this routine beginning of the month, and then from like a full month's results in my next video with my rice water wash day routine. And that shows you the results from using the weekly aloe vera mix after doing an egg protein treatment at the beginning of the month. And then I'm going to do a different one after I do the rice water, and I'm gonna continue using that same method, I think. Yeah. Ooh, because I didn't order the fenugreek. I'm gonna order the fenugreek and try that in my spray bottle for the next one. Okay, but yes, keep your hair moisturized, water your scalp like it's a plant, okay? Our hair does need water. No, you don't have to wash your hair every day as a black person. You know, as a natural hair girl, no, I'm not saying to wash your hair every day, but just water your scalp, you know, give it some water to grow. Your hair needs water just like the rest of your body. Just like in one of those videos, the girl was saying how you see on the rest of your body how your hair grows very quickly, and you wonder why about your head, but your rest of your body is constantly getting water all the time, every day at least, hopefully. So that's why, I mean, you can try going every day with water in your hair, but then I also felt like I was just gonna be too wet all the time, like, yeah. But either way, do what works for you. Try this out. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and any questions or comments you might have about what I do. So let me know. And let me know if the part when I was saying in between the twist, like, because the twist would be braided like this, and I was meaning go in between here and spray here, and also spray, you know, the braid itself, the twist itself, and then applicator bottle that's what I meant. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. It was nice seeing you. Thanks for joining me.